But anyways, I just wanted to do something special on this. I can talk real loud, everybody knows that. Just want to welcome everybody to share in this special day with Danielle and Anthony. We're very excited that all of you guys are here. We've had a lot of people that flew in from out of town. Friend flew in from Paris, from San Diego. Anthony's aunt and uncle flew in from the Midwest. Rod flew in from Texas. So it's really nice to have all you guys here and share in this special day with us. So thank you so much for coming. I also want to thank my beautiful wife, Terry, and Jacqueline. So they did they not only helped Danielle through this last 6 months or so, but as you look around, you see things like this, the flowers and the candy bar and the chocolate fountain, and because everybody has a candy bar and a chocolate fountain, and a cannoli bar too, right? So all the details that they just did a wonderful job in helping Danielle stay sane through all this too, which is quite a job. So actually, through all this, I did get one vote. I got to vote on the food. Ralph, which everybody knows is really important to me, that knows me. So Ralph and I got to taste the food and pick out the menu, and the cannoli bar too. So hope you guys enjoy that. So Terry and I are both very proud and very happy today, and to welcome Anthony into our family. Danielle and Anthony have been dating now for I guess about 8 years, but I didn't realize it was 8 years because Danielle didn't tell me about Anthony until I think she went away to college. Because in the Alonji family, we had a rule that you couldn't date anybody older than 2 years. And I think Anthony fell a little bit outside of that. So Danielle waited until she went away to college, and then it was, 18, and I don't really care what that thinks anyway. So, but I'm glad you did. And Anthony, we welcome you to our family. We're very lucky and glad to have you. I've noticed the relationship grow over, especially over the last year or so. Danielle went to Sonoma and went away to school, and it's difficult, for a long distance relationship. But they've made it through that, and I know they're going to have a long and happy life together. Pardon me, look at my notes and try to hold it together here. Over the last year, I've seen the relationship grow. They really have fun, and they laugh, and they joke, and they kid each other, and it's pretty cute. I think they're really a good complement to each other, and they know that relationships and marriage aren't easy, but and they can be a lot of work, but it's well worth the effort, and I think you guys have done a real good job, and Mom and Dad are really proud of you. So I'm not only proud of what they've accomplished as a couple and where they're at, but also what they've accomplished individually. Anthony went back to school and got all of his mechanics licenses. And as you guys probably know, he's now got a good job at the Lexus dealership, where he's a very well-respected and one of their top mechanics. And you can imagine, as Father mentioned today, I'm especially excited because he works on my car. And now when my kids have a problem, Dad no longer gets a call because Dad doesn't know anything about cars. So they just call Anthony, he'll take care of it. So, thanks, buddy, I appreciate that. Danielle went to Sonoma State. She graduated in 3.5 years from Sonoma State, and as you guys probably know, most people don't get out of state school in 5 years, let alone 3.5. So she did a great.
I'm smart.
Financially motivated by her father.
Back and finished up her teacher credential, and it's funny because her and Jacqueline have this little thing about who's the smartest now, But they've both done very good. Funny man, they never. But anyways, and Danielle also is done very well. She got her dream job at St. Christopher's, being a second grade teacher. She's very creative and full of enthusiasm and brings a lot of energy to that faculty. And I know I'm a little prejudiced, but they're very lucky to have her. And I know that one of the creative things that she does at school, she started this program called Art with Alonji. It's an after-school program where she teaches art to the kids. And may have to change that name. I was thinking about, how about design with the motto? That kind of has a nice ring to it, right? But anyways, and she gets her ideas off of this website called Pinterest, which I'm not really familiar with. Where she shares some of her ideas and her lesson plans. And she was telling me the other day that she has like 800 followers now on Pinterest that take her ideas and take her creative lesson plans. So she's very well respected in the teaching community, not only at St. Christopher's. So just one little more on Danielle. That people probably don't know that met her later on in life. Danielle was a really good athlete as a kid. And she was, she walked at 10 months, and she was climbing out of her crib at 10 months. She could, rollerblade at 4, and she was riding her bike at 5, and learned how to swim at 4. And so she's really been a good athlete, and she went on to have a nice soccer career at Presentation, and then went to Sonoma State to actually play soccer, and then got a little tired and decided she was going to concentrate on school, and did very well in school. But she's one of the most coordinated people that I know. And just a little story: when she was little, she was rollerblading in the cul-de-sac, and she could rollerblade backwards and forwards, and she's probably like 4 years old. So Dad decided that I was going to learn how to rollerblade. So Terry went out and bought some rollerblades. I'm all excited. I go in the cul-de-sac, and Danielle's flying around in rollerblades. So I put my rollerblades on. I roll down like a little bit past the Georgetti's house and in the next house, and hit something on the sidewalk and go ass over tea kettle. Legs up in the air, hit my tailbone, screamed in obscenity. And I look at my wife, who's rolling her eyes and shaking her head, and here comes Danielle to look after Dad. She's not only rollerblading, but she's jumping rope. Like, okay, that's not fair. Anyway, so she's a really athlete. I think Anthony's starting to see that now as she's teaching her how to dirt bike ride, and she's pretty darn coordinated, and I think you guys will have a good time, and hopefully a little more adventure, maybe like parasailing in Hawaii next week, something like that. So, anyway, but she's always been my little girl, and I'm very proud of her. So as I was looking to do this toast, I did what Danielle always does. You go and you look online, right, and you say, Father's Toast. And the first thing I saw was that you can't say anything embarrassing, and there's no teasing. Well, in the Alonzi family and the Algetti family, teasing is like a staple, right? So everybody teases. In fact, most of my kids can talk smack by later, like 2. And if you don't, at the holidays, you're dead. So everyone has to do it. But I said, okay, no, there won't be any teasing, but I thought I would just, it would be a good time to offer a little fatherly advice. Danielle wasn't real good with fatherly advice. She's got a little desk to do it in there, So I figured now, it's a captive audience, and I got the mic. So you're going to have to listen to what my fatherly advice is to you guys. So. Okay, so I'm back. May you love constantly, accuse slowly, and share everything. When things don't go well, forgive as often as is required and say, I'm sorry. Be true to each other always, and share your joys and share your burdens. Love much, laugh a lot, and keep laughing. Be each other's best friend, leaving behind any other relationship that might cause you to put another ahead of your spouse. Open your hearts to each other and put your marriage first. And may God bless you and bring you the greatest of love and happiness together today and always. I love you guys very much.
Salud.
Okay, I'd like to turn the mic over to the maid of honor, please.